sounded really nice. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This episode is Garage Explosion. We have freaking boxes galore and freaking tools and parts and freaking everything all over the ground. We have been completely thrashing, trying to get this turbo in place so we can get it fired up. I just tonight got the wastegate mounted up and tacked in where it's going to be on the hot side. Steven's been fabbing up the front intercooler mount. Right now we have it hanging on its own. In the front here we've cut a bunch out of the headlights. And so we're going to mount the front end too, like with this bracket.
Yeah, it's all going to be a part of this bracket, and we're going to take a piece that comes off of here, and then this plate is going to bolt here and weld to all this, so that way all this gets tied together and it's strong. We can unbolt it, take it out. You know.
Yeah, that way the front end's where it's going to be. We have battery relocation for the trunk. We have turbo drain line that we have. Oil pressure gauge, exhaust off the back of the turbo, 3.5-inch V-band, and then we have the exhaust pipe that we're going to be running over. We have a 4-foot piece now, but it'll turn into the exhaust that goes out the exit of the fender. We still have some oil stuff on the back of the motor for the feed to hook up.
That's all right.
But we already have everything we need for it. And like I said, I just got the wastegate. We also got the blow-off valve today. And that's sitting here. Both 50 mil wastegate, 50 mil blow-off valve, which should be plenty big enough for the power we're running right now. So yeah, we are thrash mode. Like I said, the freaking garage is like literally exploded right now. I'm almost at my braking level to clean up everything, but we're trying to get so much done right now that we just haven't taken the time to put stuff away. So I also did get the O2 bungs to weld into the exhaust. For the O2 sensors.
The O2 sensors are somewhere over there.
Yeah, I've got the O2 sensors over here as well, along with some other parts. I have new fuel injectors on the way, some 42-pound injectors instead of the stock 26-pound. That way I can run a little bit more boost than just like 2 pounds. It'll probably be, I think at first we'll be running around like 7 pounds of boost, which it's not really that much, but for a stock motor and everything, it should be just fine. And, you know, it'll be fine for what we're doing at first. But yeah, we are, I don't know, total thrashing. It is a freaking,
well,
I'm stressed out how much of a mess we have made right now. But
well, here's the other thing too, is you've probably noticed that in the last couple of videos, our exhaust pipe is just tacked. Well, the reason that it's still tacked is we have a brand new TIG welder on order, and we're waiting for the TIG welder to come in before we finalize weld everything. We can do all of our cold side pipe.
Yeah, that way
so,
out of stainless, and then all this stuff we'll go ahead and finish up TIG and everything. I mean, we have a little bit of practice and stuff to do on it, but we think it'll look nicer once we're done.
I mean, we're kind of excited about it because it's kind of a big deal.
Then we'll finally actually be able to do some aluminum welding that we've needed to get done. And still a lot of wiring cleanup too, but I don't know, we're thrashing. We haven't, I know the last few videos basically been all fab work. Honestly, the last like month or two has all been fab work stuff that we've been trying to do, but we've come a long way so far. And we're getting really close to the end. We're getting really close to firing it up and, you know, actually hearing what it's going to sound with the turbo on it. So we're trying to make that last minute push.
IFO's only like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, Columbus IFO's like 3 weeks away. We're still trying to make it, crossing our fingers on it. But yeah, come along for the ride. It's going to be more fab work, but, you know, hopefully the next 1 or 2 videos, we're actually going to fire this thing up and have it running, which will be exciting. We'll actually be able to get it off these jack stands and pull it out of the garage. Now that the weather's nice too, it'll be some fun stuff. I mean, I want to hear this thing run on a turbo so freaking bad right now, especially as much as we've done on this turbo hot side pipe and everything. I mean, it may not be the best one ever made, but I've definitely seen a lot worse.
It's the best one we've ever made.
Yeah, it's definitely the best one we've ever made, but I've seen a lot worse, so it's turning out pretty well. Got still quite a bit to keep going, but man, we're ready for it. So stick along for the ride.
Stick along for the ride.
I don't know. It's like freaking midnight right now.
Yeah,
and we've been working on it for like a few hours. But okay, come along for the ride, and we're gonna fire this thing up. Hopefully, the next video.
And on the positive side too is, once we get this thing done, then old Jerry is probably going to make a return, probably in a month or so, to where we can start working back on it.
But we're definitely going to have some fun with the Camaro running and driving in the meantime. So yeah.
All right, guys. So I've been working on this intercooler mount, and I'm going to have to get some different bolts and some spacers and everything to make this work. But for now, I've got the plate cut. It's just rough cut. I'm going to clean it up, make it look a lot more presentable. And then here on the front bumper, I have a plate cut and drilled, ready for the piece of square here that's going to go basically across like this. I mean, it'll be cut, of course, but I can't cut it yet till I space it out, because the intercooler sits just a little too close to the core support. And I need to space it out. I mean, it's only got to come out like 1/8 of an inch. So it's not going to move far, but it's far enough that it will affect that. And underneath, I've got some 1/4 inch plate that I'm going to be cutting some brackets on, but I had to pull the air dam. You probably can't see it, but there's an air dam piece here that bolts to the bottom of the core support. I had to pull it loose so I can slide the brackets between it, and then once we get it, we'll notch it out and then bolt it right back up. It's just a big intercooler, and room is not a privilege right now. Not really a privilege, but that's not the word I'm looking for, but it's been a long day. So anyway, we've been working. We've been trying to get things done, and it's just been a long week, and with everything going on between work with both of us and nights and the weather and everything else, it's been a lot of long days and a lot of long nights. But we're pushing, and we're still hoping to make IFO on the 18th. So Keep watching, keep following, keep subscribing. Don't forget to like, post some comments. You know, if you guys are working on stuff in your garage, let us know what you're working on. And keep following. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.